Straight ahead, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Bengals of Rio de Janeiro.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And we will not have... to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Play action. It's Jackson.
He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. They go play action with Jackson.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Here we go. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
The Bengals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Pressure comes, and it's blocked. The Ravens block it. And somebody better wake up pretty quick here. You give up the touchdown on the first drive of the game, then you get the ball and have a punt blocked.
I love how you phrased it. There better be a wake-up call in a hurry. Already down, gave up the punt block. That could make it a bigger hole to try and climb out of.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get down.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'll let him take another one right here.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Gus Edwards, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the block punt and convert it into 6 points.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for the Bengals. 58 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
11. Here we go. Get him on.
They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Devin Tompkins deep to return it. This is taken at the 23. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Gun. God.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Open man is Chase, complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and maybe an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. But it's caught. Tompkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Hey, we gotta go score.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. He's got room to roam. And down to the 7-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Dancing to his... And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, and nothing good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Jackson now. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Jackson on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest. Here we go, here we go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
On second down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
12.
On third down, Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Play action. Now Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And Jackson throwing once more. The looking deep here for Flowers.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
47 yards.
And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
All wide open, complete. Touchdown. 67 yards.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. as this one's in the air.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Peyton, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Escaping the pressure right. Zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, pace.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, But that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
First down, here's Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Here's the fourth-year man, J.K. Dobbins.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A give for Edwards running right. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Jackson.
A slant route caught by Bateman.
And he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping them.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Ravens have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 31. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Kevin Tompkins on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Flushed out right. He completes it to Tompkins. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
11 MT tape.
Again, it's Mixon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's first down.
11.
To throw, Burrow. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Running left, it's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And now off to the races down the right side. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Bengals 38. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Burrow.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here we go.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
That's complete to Chase.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
This is 1st and 10.
Get out of here with a W offense.
Keep the ball moving.
Hang on,
Keep
point
the ball
down.
moving.
A final shot now for Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
You